The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine has been a topic of global concern. Since the invasion began, both sides have employed various military tactics and weapons to gain the upper hand. However, amidst the chaos and devastation, some unconventional and peculiar weapons have emerged. Today, we'll shine a light on the weirdest weapons of the Ukraine conflict. Welcome, and let's get started. In the early days of the conflict, Russia relied heavily on strategic strikes using cruise missiles. These highly sophisticated and long-range weapons allowed them to target specific military installations in Ukraine. While not inherently weird, the scale and precision of these strikes were notable. They demonstrated the initial strategic intent to swiftly topple Ukraine's government in Kiev. As the conflict progressed, Russia's ground attack began to face significant obstacles. Their advance came to a halt, leading to a prolonged stalemate. This unexpected turn of events prompted the Russian forces to adapt their strategies and tactics. Currently, the conflict has evolved into a broader siege of major cities, with bombardments becoming a regular occurrence. Rocket artillery and cluster munitions, which are inherently devastating weapons, have been employed, sometimes targeting residential buildings and civilian infrastructure. This indiscriminate use of force has had dire consequences for the innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. Now, let's shift our focus to some of the weirdest weapons that have emerged during the Ukraine conflict. While some are unconventional, others are outright bizarre. One of the unconventional methods employed in this conflict is cyber warfare. Both Russia and Ukraine have engaged in extensive online battles, hacking, and information warfare. Cyber attacks targeting critical infrastructure and communication networks have disrupted vital services and added a new dimension to the conflict. Drones have also played a significant role in the Ukraine conflict, with both sides utilizing them for reconnaissance and offensive purposes. However, some unconventional uses have been observed. For example, weaponized drones equipped with explosive payloads have been employed, causing destruction and casualties on the battlefield. As the conflict has dragged on, the scarcity of conventional weaponry has forced some Ukrainians to innovate and develop their makeshift weapons. These DIY weapons range from modified agricultural machinery to homemade rockets, highlighting the resourcefulness and resilience of the Ukrainian people. During the initial stages of the invasion, cruise missiles were extensively deployed. These highly advanced weapons provided Russia with the means to strike specific targets with precision and from long distances. In a remarkable display of firepower, it is estimated that Russia launched over 100 missiles from both land and sea. One of the key missile systems employed by Russia is the Iskander-M, a short-range ballistic missile. With superior range and multiple missile capabilities, the Iskander-M has proven to be a formidable weapon in Russia's arsenal. Its launchers are designed with protective measures, including an armored cover and a hardened cabin. Furthermore, the Iskander-M boasts a high degree of accuracy, with a circular error probability of 5-7 meters. On the other hand, Ukraine possesses a limited supply of older ballistic missiles, such as the OTR-21 Tachka. While less advanced than the Iskander-M, the Tachka missiles have still been utilized by Ukraine during the conflict. These missiles have a larger SEP of 90 meters, making them less precise compared to their Russian counterparts. In a surprising turn of events, Russia launched 3 M14 caliber cruise missiles from the Black Sea towards Ukrainian cities, including Sumy, Poltava, and Mariupol. The Caliber is a land attack cruise missile known for its precision strikes. With an estimated range of 1,500 to 2,500 kilometers, these missiles posed a significant threat to Ukrainian targets. The exact SEP of the Caliber remains unknown, but it is believed to be less than 5 meters. While the missile campaign had its moments of success, it also faced challenges. Some strikes on Ukrainian air bases proved to be limited and, in certain instances, missed vital targets, hitting stored aircraft instead of operational ones. Ukraine's air defense capabilities, including the Cold War-era S-300V anti-aircraft missile system, provided some level of protection. However, it is unclear whether these defenses engaged the Russian missiles effectively, as some S-300V vehicles appeared to have been destroyed in the strikes. Surprisingly, despite being vastly outnumbered in terms of air power, Ukraine's Air Force continues to operate, and its air defense systems remain viable. This resilience has left many military analysts puzzled, as it defies the odds against a superior adversary. Be sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like if you are enjoying the content. As we delve deeper into the Ukraine conflict, it becomes evident that the ground war has reached a stalemate. Despite Russia's advance, the two major cities of Kiev and Kharkiv stand resilient in the face of relentless bombardment. ordinary Ukrainian civilians have joined regular troops in their efforts to repel the Russian advance. Civil defense units and independent militias have formed across the country, demonstrating the determination of the Ukrainian people to defend their homeland. In videos, we see workers constructing anti-tank barriers and vehicles maneuvering around Jersey barriers and other obstacles in the streets. This fierce resistance by the Ukrainian forces has left Russian troops increasingly frustrated. U.S. defense officials have noted that Russia is encountering a viable and determined opposition, even as they commit a significant portion of their invasion forces. Images captured by Reuters showcase the impact of the conflict on the ground. A residential building destroyed by shelling in the Kyiv region serves as a stark reminder of the devastation faced by innocent civilians. Another image depicts a destroyed Russian Army all-terrain infantry mobility vehicle, a testament to the intense battles that have taken place in Kharkiv. Additionally, we see Ukrainian civilians participating in military exercises conducted by veterans of the Ukrainian National Guard Azov Battalion, highlighting the nation's resolve in the face of the looming threat. To counter the Russian forces, Ukraine has received support from the United States and European nations, who have supplied them with advanced weaponry. These include anti-tank missile systems capable of destroying armored vehicles. In urban settings, these missiles prove particularly effective, as teams can conceal themselves for ambushes. Noteworthy among these weapons are the NLAW, a next-generation anti-tank missile system developed jointly by the UK and Sweden, and the FGM-148 Javelin, a lightweight system from the United States with the ability to destroy tanks from several kilometers away. These advanced weapons provide Ukraine with a significant advantage in the battle against Russian armored vehicles. As the conflict unfolds, abandoned Russian vehicles, including tanks, have been observed, raising questions about logistical failures alongside successful Ukrainian attacks. A senior U.S. defense official commented on the Russian army, stating that they lack experience in moving to another nation-state at this level of complexity and size. While it remains unclear whether this is a failure in planning or execution, it is expected that Russian forces will adapt and modify their strategies in response. In their fight against Russian forces, Ukrainians have turned to innovative tools, such as the Bayraktar TB2 unmanned combat aerial vehicle. This Turkish-made drone has become a crucial asset for Ukraine, capable of carrying small anti-armor weapons. Ambassador Vasyl Bodnar, Ukraine's ambassador to Ankara, has praised the efficiency of these drones, with videos posted by Ukraine's military showcasing their effectiveness in destroying vehicles and Russian convoys. Turkey has supplied several batches of TB2 drones to Ukraine, having previously used them against Russian-backed separatists in eastern Ukraine. The Bayraktar TB2 drone is equipped with small anti-vehicle weapons, likely including the Roxin Mamel smart micro-munition. These munitions follow laser guidance to their targets and can glide up to 8 kilometers before impact. Despite their light weight of only 22 kilograms, these bombs are designed to penetrate armor and destroy vehicles using a small charge. Shifting our focus to the changing tactics employed by Russia, we see a shift from direct attacks on Ukrainian defenses to siege warfare in recent days. Russian forces have resorted to bombarding cities, such as Kyiv and Kharkiv, with warnings to residents to flee their homes beforehand. The bombardments have caused extensive damage to residential areas and essential civilian infrastructure. In Kharkiv, the regional administration building and residential areas have been heavily impacted by Russian missile attacks. Oleg Sinigubov, the head of the Kharkiv region, has reported the destruction caused by these strikes. Similarly, in the southeastern Ukrainian port of Mariupol, Russian forces have deliberately targeted vital civilian infrastructure. The constant shelling has left the city without essential services such as water, heating, and power. The situation has also hindered the city's ability to bring in supplies and evacuate people in need. And that concludes our in-depth look into the weirdest weapons and tactics employed in the Ukraine conflict. From targeted missile attacks to stalled ground warfare, and innovative tools like the Bayraktar TB2 drone, the conflict has showcased a range of unconventional strategies. We hope you found this video informative and engaging. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Bye and see you soon.